The Black Charro. The Charro came from a humble family. His parents, although they loved him, were never able to fulfill his whims. Charro always liked to be well dressed. Sometimes he even didn't eat for days to save a few pesos, and with what he had collected, he could buy a good hat. No matter how hard he worked, the money has never enough, and he had to walk all day with his hands full of dirt. Sometime later, his parents died. Left alone, Charles' misery increased considerably, so he made decision that would change his life. Invoke the devil to ask for wealth. It is known how he achieved it, but finally Lucifer appeared. That entity knew how to read the ace and sprint of the man who had called him, so it immediately offered him amounts of money that he could not even spend in 2 lifetimes. The only thing that asked for a chance was his soul. The Charro at that time was haughty and brave, so the morning star had not managed to scare him and win. Time passed, and little by little Charro Joe began to say goodbye. Suddenly he realized that he was tired of spending his worth on women, camping, wine, and expensive sweets. At the same time, the feeling of loneliness pressed against his chest, and he barely let him breathe. No one loved him for who he was, but for the wealth he possessed. The, the Charro had already forgotten about that treatment that cursed him. Therefore, when the devil appeared to him to remind him that the time for payment was near, he was scared like never before. Terror invaded our protagonist to the last corner of his bowels. He remembered his debt and oath of cowardice, began to hate. He ordered his ranch staff to place crosses all over his property and build a small chapel. However, the memory of his outstanding debt did not leave him sleep or enjoy the few months he had left of life. So, in a lift of fear, he took his best horse along with a bag containing a few gold coins that he had not spent. He undertook the journey during the night so that no one would see him flee. However, the devil realized that the Charro would break his word, so he appeared again in front of the rider and his horse, but his time in order to take him away. I was going to wait until you died to collect the debt you owe me. But since you are cowardly, I will take you now, said the devil. The Charro did not have time to respond. When he noticed him, his horse rearing up, tried to kick the demon, but it was too late. His master's arms and began to dry up and his flesh to disappear. He only had Charro's trousseau left on top of the wheaties bones. The devil spoke again. I see that your Rex is faithful to you. That is why it must be cursed, just like you commended the company you in your journey to hell. Although for time to time I want you to do something for me, collect for my dead birds. If you do your job well, I will let the man who accepts that bag of gold coins you brought take your place. Since then, that man was condemned to suffer countless torments in hell and to live there only to collect from those who have outstanding debts with Lucifer. This in the hope that one night some traveler betrayed by his greed will take his place. Only in this way will Charro Negro and his horse be able to rest in peace.